How's it going?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello, it is going well.
Hey,
Doing fine myself.
glad to hear it.
Just a
How's
heads up,
everybody?
I am home alone with the puppy tonight, so I may be up and down a little bit, but I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't affect anything.
All right, thanks for the heads up.
Likewise, I have three dogs, so at any point things just might get crazy, and I'm sorry about that.
All right, to start things off, I'd like to we all just share a little bit about what's going on in our lives, just so we can get to know each other a little better and be comfortable at the table. Today, I went to a store that's selling. They get big pallets of stuff that's returns from Amazon, and they they have these things in blind boxes. So you just kind of dig through, you grab a box that looks nice, and then you buy it. Um, and my wife got one that it said slime, and she likes that kind of thing. And she was thinking it would be like one or two big containers of slime, right? It's um, about 100 of these little ones.
Very cool.
Yeah, and so that was a bit of an interesting moment when we opened that up, and we just had a good laugh. And then my wife tried out the slime, and she hates it.
Why does she hate it, or does she just not like slime?
She likes slime most of the time. This has a really sticky and wet texture that she doesn't like. Um, and since we got a bunch of it, we got the box for like $5, so not out much.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very funny to open it up and realize it was like 100 of the little ones.
That's something else.
So who would like to share next?
I can go ahead and go. So I'm just been spending since we talked last, basically getting my practice all set up and getting all my things ready to go and got my patient list open. So started seeing patients. So that's always good.
Nice.
And then had to pick up one of my dog's ashes today. We had to put him down last week because of cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Second one we've lost this year to cancer, actually. So it's kind of been a rough year for the dogs and the Brown family. But, got both their ashes, and we still have three. So, we still have plenty to love on in the house. But, just navigating that and, healing and all the good stuff. So.
All right. Well, I do hope you go well with the healing and that your patients continue to do well for you.
Thank you.
I can go next. Sorry, I was dealing with the dogs actually when everyone said that, so I would have unmuted and gone also. Yeah. So I've just been working mostly. We're kind of at a part. So I work for like a grocery chain in the area, and I manage their like Linux systems, along with like a team of other people. But like this company was like founded a long time ago, and all this infrastructure and stuff was built in 2008, and they haven't changed anything pretty much since then, right? Like they've added things onto it, but they never really changed anything about it. So like everything's just kind of like this hodgepodge of hackery going on, and we're trying to like fix it. So that's kind of what I've been focused on. I did earlier this week learn a very complicated song on the piano and like played it almost to like no errors, like sub 10 errors, which was really cool.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty much it for me this week anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of a stressful week at work just because we had one of our engineers quit because of
Oh, yeah.
family reasons and so. Well, she quit 2 weeks ago, and I've taken over her product line. And so now the team when I first started was 14 people. So 4 or 5 engineers and then support staff. We're down to 4 people, 2 engineers and 2 support staff. So it's just kind of crazy overwhelming. And then plus I'm working on finishing my mechanical engineering degree finally. So just busy. Also taking care of the pup, but it's been good.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Sorry that it's rough at work.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, we've all been there.
So where we are picking up today is you are on the road, traveling with the man you rescued who was being attacked by wild beasts. This man is on a journey, he is telling you. As you're traveling through the unclaimed hills a sparsely inhabited region of uneven terrain, shrubs, and brown stone. Thick gray clouds hang heavy with the threat of a high storm, and blue windspren race through the sky. Your good-natured companion, Tazo, fidgets with the cast on his broken arm and looks apprehensively upward. He is a curly-haired Shin monk on a mission to the war camps on the Shattered Plains. Tazo has traveled far, seeking an artifact that is sacred to his people. As you crest the next hill, Tazo sighs in relief. Below you lies the sheltering cliffside of the Covenant Stone Crossroads. The cliff wall stands 500 feet high and twice as long. It provides a natural barrier against the high storms which roll across the land, making it a popular waypoint for caravans. A few such caravans sit there now, including a large military caravan, flying the blue House Colin banners. Spirits of the stones protect us. Tazo's eyes pause on the banners. The high storm could hit at any moment. Let's make some friends, and quick. As you are walking, looking over, there are two obvious groups. The large military caravan and a modest trading caravan.
Does the military caravan have like guards set out and stuff, or they all kind of just seem like they're gathering and getting ready for the high storm?
Military caravan has guards around one particular wagon that is chained and locked. It has several other wagons circled around, and there are many soldiers going around these and preparing for the high storm. The
What
merchant
color
caravan.
on the military caravan? Or you said, is this Colin caravan? Is that what?
Yes, the Colin caravan, flying blue.
Okay.
And what's the smaller merchant caravan doing?
The smaller merchant caravan is preparing for the oncoming storm. And you see there's a weapon merchant and a cloth merchant. However, they are nervously glancing down the road, waiting for someone.
I look over to Xylel. Colin, kind of raise a questioning eye.
I'd say on the whole, the Colin are honorable people. Also, might see, I look at those two merchants, seem like they're looking for someone. Maybe we can assist them as well. And then Xylo just kind of looks to Cashin. Do you have any preferences?
I just kind of like look up and shake my head and look down. I guess at my like Axhound that's kind of following me around.
Xylo remembering and glancing at the Axhound. Is it a boy or girl?
He shrugs.
Well, keep it close. These people are not used to seeing wild Axhounds, but maybe they'll just mistake it as a tame one.
I'll nod and like grab him, make him a little closer to me.
Should we start with the merchant caravan and then go to the Colins and see if we can take shelter with them?
Yeah, I said we go talk to the merchants first.
Mm-hmm.
You begin to walk towards the merchants, Axhound on your heels, and it is a circle of 4 merchant wagons, nearly secured for the approaching high storm. You see an Alethi man with dark wavy hair inspecting ropes, tying bundles of spears, staffs, and other polearms. He nods to you and looks up at the sky, getting in right under the Stormfather's nose. Nearby, a fashionable Thalen woman sits atop a wagon with a bright blue glyph resembling a spool of thread. Inkspren skitter around her as she huddles against the foreboding winds, eyes searching westward. Did you see any wagons coming in? My friends and daughter were supposed to be here by now.
So we're part of a caravan that was in a ravine. Do you happen to know what caravan they were a part of?
Oh, he is a part of our caravan, just a little ways behind, a sole wagon.
Xylo just kind of looks around. I didn't see anything. Did you guys?
Ashen will shake his head.
How far back were they?
Oh, just beyond the horizon. They should be able to find them if you go back a little ways. But we're worried they won't make it before the high storm without help.
Xylel kind of looks to his compatriots, and I can't leave them in harm's way, high storm or no. I'm going. If you want to come with, that would be appreciated. If not, I don't blame you.
You know I'll follow you.
Xylel nods. And Cashin, we don't really know your name yet, right? Like, you haven't told us?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you?
I'm in like dual form, so like speaking was not really.
Yep. So I just look at you and like, how about you?
I'll look in that direction and then just kind of nod.
What do they look like, ma'am?
There's an older man and my daughter, a young girl, and they are traveling together.
And do I recognize, is this woman Alethi as well? I think you said she was, right? Or no, she's the Thalen woman.
Yeah, the Thalen woman.
Okay. I assume they're from Thalena as well.
Yes, they are. Would you know how to recognize them? There won't be many others on the road. It should be easy.
What are their names?
There is Tet, the old man, and then my daughter, Hannah. They are in a wagon being pulled by a single tool.
And just like from the environment, can I tell what direction they came from?
They came from the west.
I'll just start heading in that direction.
As you head west, the storm blows in the distance, approaching.
Lila looks up to the clouds. We better get a move on if we want to find them in time. The Kolin camp will have to wait.
Agreed.
And so then I would naturally pick up the pace in the direction they were heading, west.
Yep, Dakal moves forward in a jog.
Yeah, Keshin's gonna match their pace.
As you head west, not far from where you are, you see a wagon stuck in a puddle of creme after maybe 5-10 minutes of walking just beyond the horizon.
Do we see any people around the wagon or just the wagon itself?
You see a teenage girl running towards you down the road, purple fear spray gathering at her feet. Her voice is frantic. The wagon, it's stuck, and Pa won't leave it. We need help. Please, it's everything we have.
No hesitation. Xylel just runs to meet her.
Dakal is right on Xylel's foot, like just a step behind him.
As you approach the girl, she begins to lead you further down the road. Leading you up to the wagon, you see it is stuck a little ways down the western path. The crab-like chole is flailing its legs uselessly, and it has fallen in an awkward puddle in a large puddle of creme. As the wind is picking up, a balding red-haired Vaden man strains with all his might, tugging on the ropes attached to the chole.
So is the wagon stuck or is the choles stuck?
So the wagon is stuck in the mud, and it pulled the chole up to an awkward angle where it can't get out.
Okay, gotcha.
Xylel looks to the man. He's like, "Are you Tet?"
I'm Tet. Are you here to help?
Yes, what can we do?
We need to get the wagon out of the mud.
Xylel would look around to see if there's anything in the wagon or around him that he could use as like a lever pole to stick into the mud to help prod the wagon out.
You don't see anything nearby. All that's in the wagon is large barrels of wine. You could try flipping the tool or with rope trying to pull it out of the mud.
Is there a rope like nearby?
You have rope. We have that. You've got that one kit.
I think he used it though for the leash. I think, right?
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I have manacles, and then a chasm fiend shin. Yeah, I don't have. I don't have rope.
I don't have it either.
That has more rope in the wagon.
All right, let's get this rope. Ted, can you calm down the chole?
Yep.
He throws you a loop of rope, and he begins walking over to the chole. He gestures over to you. Can you help me flip it?
Yes.
I move over to help him flip it.
Xylel would stick his hands underneath to help as well.
I will fashion the rope against the actual cart.
All right, this is going to be an endeavor. So we'll all make your rolls, and then when they are finished, when you make the multiple skill tests, when you have succeeded 3 or failed 3, the endeavor is resolved. We will start with an athletics check to flip the chole.
I can go ahead and roll mine first.
Sure.
That is a failure.
I will go and roll mine.
Oh, somehow you raise the stakes.
How did I do that? Or
it might have been checked.
No, it's a crit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So as you do this, flipping the chole, you notice that this pit was intentionally created to catch one. You notice on the road there are footprints leading away from it.
I call out to the others that this pit was made. Be aware and be on the lookout. There could be bandits in the area.
Can I scan the area?
Xylel just nods.
You don't see anyone as you scan the area. Now, who is making the rope can make a crafting check.
Oh,
You fail to engineer a solution with the rope, it falling to the ground in useless clumps and knots as you try to get it tied to correctly. What will you attempt next? You could try to coordinate movement as you try to push the wagon out together, or you could attempt to remove the barrels to lighten the load.
The chole is out though, right?
The chole is out, the wagon is still stuck.
Okay. So once the chole is free, I will move over to behind the wagon and try and see if I can push it out.
All right, roll athletics. That is a success.
Then as he's pushing from the front, Xylel would basically try to, where the chole's standing up, he'd try to grab the front of the wagon and pull as Dakel is pushing.
Make an athletics check. That is another success as you manage to get the wagon moving up out of the creme. As you pull the wagon free, you hear someone walking in the distance.
Also, are we supposed to see a scene at all, Elias, right now? Or
Yeah, we need our tokens on the map before we can see anything. Would you be able
You
to
see the
upload
scene
that
now.
image I sent you? And yeah, we can see it.
perfect?
Yes. How did you send me that image again?
DM earlier today.
You can also upload it into the Forge assets. Like you go to edit character sheet and then click on your character image.
Okay, I didn't know if I had permissions to do that or not.
Yeah, if you go to the Forge assets, you can upload it there and then pick the file.
Gotcha, thank you. I'll just do that.
All right, let me know if you have any difficulty with uploading that.
Yeah, no problem.
As you are getting the wagon out of the mud, you see bandits approaching. Their trap has made time for them to get here.
Can we see what do we? Oh, we notice them. Okay, as soon as Xylel notices them, he would rush forward to meet them.
Dakel is pulling his axes and putting himself in between Hannah and Ted and the bandits.
As you stand at the ready, the bandits call out to you. Don't make a fuss! Surrender! Give it up now and we'll let you go.
Xylel unsheaths his long sword and has his shield, and he takes a battle stance as he tells them, "I won't let you harm these people."
Hannah and Tet stand back, staying away from the combat. As you have freed the wagon and the chole, the bandits have approached with intent for violence. For your first turns, do you take slow or fast?
Fast turn is 2 actions, correct? And then a slow
Fast
turn is 3.
is 2 actions, and a slow turn is 3.
Okay.
Xylel will take a slow turn.
Dakel would take a fast turn. Dakel.
But yeah, I'll take a slow. So I
Alright.
uploaded it, but my tokens still.
You have to upload it and then select it as well.
Yeah, it's in the on the sheet. I can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the token for some reason.
Did it update for you there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. As you stand preparing for combat, the bandits rush in, going fast. So, Matt, you are going first.
I don't know why it says Matt there, but
I don't know.
Foundry doing Foundry things. I will pull one of my axes and I will throw it because it has the thrown trait. And I will throw it at the 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll throw it at this guy. Oops. Actually, that's a lie. The first thing I'm going to do is activate my first action will be Vigilant Stance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and do that. So that just gives me, so I can use reduce focus cost for dodge and reactive strike by 1. And then for my second action, I will throw one of my 4 axes.
Can I use aid to give him advantage by throwing a rock to distract them? So that's a reaction.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well, make your attack with advantage.
Configure rolls. Is that advantage or is that raise the stakes?
When you roll, once this dice appears on the right, you can click a button that says advantage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll it and then click advantage.
Yeah, I think that's how we have to do it here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you get the option to choose which dice you want the advantage on. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oops. I should have put it on.
All right, and
I
you
didn't
gain
realize
an
I could.
opportunity. You throw the rock at his head, distracting him as an axe comes flying towards him next. How will you spend your opportunity? Will you aid an ally, collect yourself, critically hit, or influence the narrative?
I will go ahead and critically hit.
All right. After this disoriented bandit gets hit with the axe, he falls into the down immediately.
Okay, so I think this is going to work. Oh, no, that worked.
Yeah, I don't think in Foundry, I don't think we can do the damage.
Perfect.
It's all going to be on Elias. Because if you do it, you'll damage yourself. At least that's everything I encountered.
Yeah, that might change in the future.
Okay, so that was both of my actions. Dodge. I just want to make sure. Dodge takes 1 focus, and it's a. What's the little loopy thing for dodge? Like, what action type is that?
Dodge is a reaction.
Okay, so like if they try to attack me, then I can use reaction, or then I can use
Yeah.
reaction.
So
Okay, perfect.
when they declare an attack, you say you dodge, and that gives it disadvantage. That's why that's why in the Foundry it has you do advantage and disadvantage after the roll, is because you can do it as a reaction to the roll already made.
Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, that will be the end of my turn, so I'll mark myself as active.
You watch as the first bandit rushes Xylel.
I don't remember. Is brace a reaction or is it an action? I got to look real quick.
Brace is an action.
Yeah,
Okay.
brace is an action.
Okay.
The bandit attempts to trip you. Make an opposing roll of athletics or agility. Staying on your feet after he tries to trip you, he follows up with a swing of his mace.
Ouch.
He deals 5 damage as he hits you heavy with the mace.
Xylel takes it. Ugh. Oh, wouldn't want this to be easy.
The next bandit, having seen the rock thrown and the axe, goes charging forward, and he attacks you with the mace.
Sure. I will do a dodge.
All right. He has momentum. When he moves 10 feet in a straight line towards a target and makes a mace attack, he has advantage, and
Okay.
you will be dodging.
Yep.
So that he swings, and he does not manage to hit you with his mace, but he still tries to trip you, swinging his leg out after the attack.
Oof. This will be athletics, correct? Or agility?
Athletics or agility, your choice.
Cool. Perfect. Nope.
He does trip you, and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
And you see the last bandit run up to Xylel and make an attack with his mace.
Goodness gracious, Elias, you trying to kill me this early?
And he hits you critically. Having taken heavy damage, you are now terribly wounded, being bludgeoned with the maces.
Ugh.
And now, it says Kidra. I'm trying to remember what your name is.
Caption.
Cashin, yes. Cashin, it is your turn.
All right. Well, let's see. I don't really have a whole lot I can do damage wise. So I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm gonna move over here to try and assist Xylel. And I don't think there's like anything like actually that I can do except do it like an unarmed strike. So I'll do that as my second action. Oh, and make things worse. So much worse.
All right, the next test taken by Xylel has disadvantage.
Lovely.
As you walk up and punch him in the back of the head.
Though looks at Cash and goes, I think I've taken enough hits over here.
Just gonna like look at my hand and like, just very confused.
You are in dull form.
Yep.
No.
Can I ask where the storm is relative to our position right now?
The storm is a few miles on the horizon and closing fast.
One other question, real quick. Does the wagon need to head? I guess the wagon needs to head the way it's aimed right now, correct? Like it needs
Yes.
to head through the bandits? Okay, never mind.
I guess I'm gonna try and like brace as my final action.
All right, raising your arms to try and fend off any attacks. You brace yourself. And Xylel, it is your turn.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is just assume vigilant stance. So I don't know if that really counts as doing it with disadvantage, but and then after vigilant, Vigilant stance. I am going to use my recovery action.
Right.
Did it not roll? Do I have to click on it? I should
I think
manually do a roll, maybe.
I think you have to do it.
And do you want the vigilant stance to be the disadvantage? Or you want to roll one more d6 and do disadvantage that way?
It's only on tests, so you still have disadvantage on your next test.
Okay. I will recover 3 HP, please. I'm still really hurt, guys, by the way. Nothing like getting crit in the first combat encounter. You
should be used to it by now.
Yeah.
Now Roland is going to come up from behind and assist you.
Yeah, didn't he get a great sword, something like that during the thing? Get it. Yes. Oh, well,
Can I use my reaction to aid him?
Yes.
Since I've had my turn. I'll spend another focus. So I'm down to 3 focus.
Much better.
You watch as Roland runs up next to you and cuts down a bandit in one blow.
Wow. Xylo looks over at Peku Humaki Kai Ai Rolin. Says, seem handy with that sword. I appreciate the help.
He holds his sword aloft, bloody, and waves it at you. And we're back to the top now. Would you like to take fast or slow actions this round?
Ooh, there's one more. Xylel's going to want to do a fast action.
I will do a slow this time.
Yeah, I think I will also do a slow. I don't really think there's a whole lot of, a lot I can do right now.
First is Xylel.
All right, let's see here. All right, so getting beat to hell by all these bandits coming out of here and being very motivated, seeing Peku Hamaki Kai Rolin just decimate this bandit with the greatsword. Xylo kind of readies himself and then takes flame stance, preparing to deliver a killing blow himself. And while in flame stance, I am engaged with this enemy. No one else is, and there are no enemies up around me except for this one. So essentially a one-on-one. I will use my reaction to gain another action. So I have 2 actions total, but I can only use it to gain advantage on this bandit. And I'm going to do so by trying to intimidate him. I've been getting beat to hell, bloodied, bludgeoning damage, and I just stare at him and I just kind of slightly grin and I just say, "This is where the fun begins."
All right, so you have gotten your advantage. Are you making an attack now?
Yes, I will attack with my longsword. You can go ahead and roll it.
Yes. You managed to hit him carving with your sword. And will that be all for your turn?
And then I think that's all I can do.
All right, Keshin, you just saw Xylel recover quite well from a beating and strike out with his sword. You stand behind him. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna try and shove him. Or if you shove them, do you make them prone? Or
you move
no?
them 5 feet.
You just move them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll try and grapple them. And if I use the manacles in my possession, can I gain advantage?
Yes.
And that will be my 3 actions. So I have to roll to see if I do this.
So
yeah,
you make an athletics. No, you make a grapple against his physical defense, which is an athletics check.
Wow, nice.
Oh, big rolls coming out here today.
Dang, and I'm gonna
Jeez.
use that opportunity to give Dackle advantage. Right, I can do that.
Yes. So
cool.
That's the aid an ally. You have 4 options when you're spending opportunity. You can aid an ally, give an ally of your choice advantage. You can collect yourself to regain 1 focus. You can do a critical hit to deal max damage, or you can influence the narrative.
I think I'm gonna try and regain. Actually, I'm just gonna use that to gain a focus. I'm gonna gather myself.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. And I think that's my turn.
All right, Dackle, it is your turn. You are facing down a bandit with a club as you are staring up at him from the ground.
If I try and attack him while I'm on the ground, am I going to have disadvantage or anything?
Yes, disadvantage if you're attacking while you're prone.
And would he get an attack if I try and stand?
No.
But that would be an action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I will go ahead and stand. And then I will go ahead and attack this one that's right next to me with my axe. And I have advantage from cash in, so I will
No, you
go ahead.
don't. He used it to
wait,
recover
yeah,
focus.
you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good. I'm assuming that misses.
You can use the focus to graze him for 2.
Good.
And you did take a slow. Standing was only one action, so you could take another action to give yourself advantage.
So I do have a question. How the offhand attack? Because I have both. I have an axe in both hands.
Yes.
So I did the first attack with the basic, or with my main hand, and then the offhand attack. It says I can do it because it has the offhand mastery or whatever. I can do it for 1 focus. So is that just part of the same attack action?
It's a separate,
it's a separate strike action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you spend 1 focus and 1 action to do it.
Okay. So I will go ahead and do that. How do I spend?
I just typed it like from 5 to 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll go ahead and spend the focus. Then I will go ahead and attack that same one again with my offhand.
That connects.
Okay.
As you carve into the bandit with your axe, he is terribly wounded.
Awesome. So I do the little ninja jump up thing from the ground, come up, swing with my main hand and miss, but I come around with the other side and catch him in the side with the offhand.
Though you could still choose to graze from your miss with the one hand, with your first hand.
Ooh.
And it's a bit of metagaming, but if you do graze him, he will die.
I will go ahead and grace him then. So I will go ahead and do that. There we go.
Focus is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and so I think that was all 3 of my actions. The standing up,
You see
and then
the last.
Yep.
See the last bandit look around, seeing his allies fallen, and turn to run.
As he turns to run, I want to use reactive strike for free since I'm in. No, I have to use a focus for this. I will use focus for reactive strike.
He's actually restrained.
Oh, yeah, he's grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's grappled and attempting to run. So he is going to try and make a strength check to break free.
Oh, okay. I'll wait until see if he succeeds.
My physical is not very good. He doesn't have to roll that high.
It's okay. It's all part of the plan. Let him take a reactive strike.
Right, he fails.
Oh, okay. Cash it. Holding it down. Dull form what?
And so he is still restrained and does not make any other action, not even speaking and refusing to look any of you in the eye. You see Roland walk over, great sword in hand, and prepare to attack. Do you do anything to interfere with this?
Nope.
Nope.
I guess
No.
Xyla's just preparing to see, making sure Cashin gets out of harm's way if the attack goes sour.
Which it didn't.
That is a natural crit on there.
Man, I want to roll a nat. Come on, guys.
Don't worry, you'll start rolling that one soon.
As he finishes off the last bandit.
Yeah, because Cash is turning into this expert grappler.
Yeah.
He's gonna just all of a sudden gonna pop
Cashin,
out a suplex eventually.
You're holding up a dead body that has been carved through now.
Xyla kind of looks at Cashin and he's like, "He's dead, lad. He's dead."
Yeah, I kind of reverently put him on the ground and just don't touch it anymore.
As you are sitting here, the wind continues to blow.
Dakel calls back to Tet, "Get that cart moving," as he kind of jogs up to the body with the axe sticking out of it and retrieves his axe. And then he pulls the body to the side so that way it's out of the way of the cart.
And Xyla will do the same for the top bandit, just pulling him out of the way to the side of the road.
As you pull the bodies out of the way, the wagon rolls right on by. The troll gently pulling it down the road as it makes its way towards the camp.
And I assume the two people are on the cart.
Get on, hurry!
Get on, boys, let's go. And Xyla's limping his way over and jumps onto the back as he looks to the rear.
Is there a way to hold on to the side of the wagon, or do you have to basically get in the back if you're going to get into it?
You can hold on to the side and ride that way.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
You begin rolling into the caravans, and you can see where They have been attacked as well. You weren't the only ones ambushed.
Can you put our tokens? Thank you.
As you roll into camp, you can see where they were ambushed by bandits as well. Several soldiers injured, but they did not stay to fight. As the storm approaches, you can see some of the bandits running straight into the storm. As the storm wall rolls closer, the bandits running towards it see Tazo, the shaman who is traveling with you. A look of understanding dawns across his face as he shouts to you, "They have the honor blade! I don't know how they did it, but they have the blade!" And he sprints off towards the storm wall, jumping over rocks and shrubs, swinging his broken arm around wildly. Do any of you follow Tazo?
Honor blade. I glance over to Xylel.
Xylel just kind of looks with a look of suspicion in his eye a little bit, and he's kind of like, we can't leave him out there, but we need to get these two safe to their family.
Sounds like the storm wall's almost on top of us, though, right?
Yes. If you follow him, you will be running straight into the storm.
I'll follow.
Yeah, Xylel, valuing Tazo's life over the storm and the danger that it presents, would yell back to your Dakel, "Are you coming, or are you going to get these two to safety?"
Do I see the original merchant caravan, or is that kind of like this top caravan?
This top caravan is the original merchant caravan.
And do I see the woman who asked us to find Hannah and Ted?
Sorry, this bottom one is. And you do see the woman.
So I point out to Tet, there's your kin, as I take off sprinting towards the storm wall, following Xylel and Cashin and Roland.
As the four of you run towards the storm wall, it stretches for thousands of miles in both directions, swallowing the hills as it rushes towards you. It hits the Covenant Stone cliffs at an angle, 100 feet or so to the east. Rain rattles the ground, creating a deafening drumbeat. A dozen feet ahead of you, Tazo looks impossibly small against the enormity of the storm. Why did you follow?
Xylel looks, and is Xylel like caught up to Tazo, or is Tazo still running and Xylel still running?
They are still both running.
Okay. Xylel shouts out to Tazo, "Tazo, this isn't like in Shinovar. The storms are an actual threat here. We'll fetch whatever prize you seek, but you can't do so if you're dead."
Doesn't seem to hear you against the deafening roar of the storm.
And he just keeps, as he's saying it, as he's running forward towards him still in that direction.
Can I go somewhere to like hide?
To hide?
Yeah, kind of to get out of everyone's sight.
Not really. It's the open storm right here on the plateau. So there's not anywhere to hide except in the storm itself.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine going into the storm. I just don't want anyone to see me try and change my form or anything like that, because I have to
The storm
like
will
actually
obscure
be.
you enough that no one will see you change form while you're running there.
Okay, yeah, because that's I think what I would want to do, and I'm gonna take nimble form. Let's see how I do that. There we go, and then I can just post it so everyone can.
So as you all rush into the storm, you gain the determined condition. While determined, when you fail a test, you add an opportunity to the result. When you do so, you remove the determined condition.
Oh, I would say Dakel is kind of a little bit behind everybody else since he kind of directed the wagon. But then, like, he's probably gaining on Xylel because he's uninjured while Xylel is beat the hell up.
As you are gaining on him, 1 second Tazo is in front of you all, pitching against the wind and using the cliff wall to keep steady, and the next moment, the storm rolls over and he is gone. You have a moment before the storm wall hits.
Xylel's gonna look where Tazo was, and he's gonna just take a knee and brace behind his large shield. And then he's gonna well, did I notice it all with the storm and stuff? Dakel coming up behind me?
Yes, you know he is behind you.
Okay. Dakel, get behind me! And as I plant my shield, brace my back!
I do so. basically digging my feet into the rocky ground as much as I can and just like pushing my hands into his upper back, just trying to keep him upright.
And then he asks Dakel, "Have you seen the other lad?"
No, I have not. You take me to the nicest places, though.
Ah, what glorious awaits. Wouldn't want you to get bored now, as he's shouting, still with the storm wall. This is what living's all about.
While they're having that conversation, I'm gonna also cover them. Like I'll like as the storm wall hits, I'll as a nimble form, I'm much taller than I usually am, so I'm gonna actually just try and cover them to aid them in any way while the storm wall hits them.
All right. The storm wall hits. Knives of icy water and choking debris clouds pummel you. The wind is strong enough to lift you up, even with the protective cliff wall. And the thunderous wind and rain comes a crash as a boulder, the size of all of you, lands just 10 feet away. As the storm roils over, you all have to choose athletics or survival to make a test as you press forward.
I will do athletics, so sorry.
With the listener experience, you have advantage on this test from your familiarity with the storms.
With the way we did it with bracing and stuff like that, is there any way that we could get Dakel and I could get advantage on athletics or no?
I'll give you advantage on athletics.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Cashin, boy. You rolled another nat 20? Good lord, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't get that one.
Cashin, how would you like to use your opportunity?
Can I influence the narrative?
Yes. How would you like to influence the narrative?
While this is happening, I would like to break away, as soon as it's like safe to do so, and find a trace of the guy we were just following. Can't remember his name right now.
Tazo.
Yeah.
As you do so, you do find the direction that Tazo went, and you realize he's not alone. You make out something in the distance. There's more than one person there. Now, everyone make a discipline test. So, as you struggle amid the fury of the storm, you notice a repetitive sensation of something bumping against your feet. Searching for the source, you find a rough stone, not much larger than a pebble, circling around you. As you soon discover its presence, the stone begins to roll away in the direction towards Tazo. As the unusual stone bounces on the ground, the sky lights up with lightning, illuminating 3 humanoid figures standing along a cliff wall. The stone is headed straight in their direction. And now everyone is going to take half damage from this D6 roll. Rounding up, everyone takes 3 bludgeoning damage. Ahead of you, in the high storm, there are people ahead. And now, Cashin, this is your opportunity to change forms.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Which form will you be changing to?
Nimble.
All right, as you reach out to the storm, you feel yourself reshaping. You're hearing rhythms you didn't before. Something is pulsing within you, and you feel faster, lighter, and more reactive. And voices ring out. The first is sharp and upset. You said you wouldn't kill anymore. And the second voice is lower. It was necessary, Kayana. I foresaw he would lead others to us. Do you keep moving forward?
I do, yes.
Zalel would try to, before he did that, take a breath and then push forward because he's not giving up, but he would like to recover on the scene.
Yes, can.
Xylel is recovering. Dakel will move kind of in front of him, try and block anything coming his way, but still continuing to move. You said we took 3 damage, right?
Oh, great.
Yes.
1. Heal 1 HP.
Oh.
That's awesome. And then as he takes his breath and says Dakel in front of him, he pushes forward towards Tazo and the voices, using his shield slow and steady, just methodically trying to push forward against everything and his injuries.
As you push forward against the storm, a tall, statuesque, golden-skinned Virali man stands calmly in the storm. His long green robes whipping in the wind. In his hands, held almost tenderly, is a long spike-shaped shard blade. Beside him, a Reshi woman looks upset. Her straight jet black hair frames a round face, and her brown cloak matches the muted browns of the surrounding hills. A third figure, an Alethi man with a shaved head, stands armed with a sword. The same green glyph adorns all three faces. At their feet lies Tazo. He groans and clutches his side, from which a dagger protrudes, and blood mixes with the driving rain. Next to Tazo, a small stone gently bumps into his leg. We need to keep moving. The golden-skinned man's eyes flash a brilliant green, and eerily his head snaps in your direction. Veth, there's more. Deal with them. You see the two figures slip away into the chaos of the high storm, and standing over Tazo is Veth. Cliffside is blocking most of the high storm's wrath. However, each turn there will still be an effect.
What was the name that they called this guy?
Veth. As you are standing, challenged by Veth, lightning flashes dangerously close. Everyone make a DC 10 discipline test.
I'm going to use my determine condition to that effect, whatever it is. When I fail a test, I add an opportunity to it.
What
To my
opportunity
failure.
would you like to add?
If somehow the test is going to result in damage to negate said damage, if that's possible.
This test will not result in damage.
Okay. Then even through the lightning, he's able to witness something. The flash of lightning.
Through the flash of lightning, you see the quickness of Veth's sword as he prepares to attack. Glimpsing this, you gain an insight into his abilities. He gets to act on both a fast turn and a slow turn every round. And after an enemy finishes a turn, he can spend a focus to immediately use an action.
Okay. I share the. He seems to be a very capable warrior. Be cautious.
And now, Xylo, you have the disoriented condition.
Okay.
Your senses are disrupted. You can't use reactions, and your senses are obscured. And you have disadvantage on perception tests.
Okay.
And that's just till the end of your next turn.
Okay.
As Veth faces off, he points his sword at you, a symbol. He will fight to the death. Prepared to slay you all, he readies himself for combat. Will you be taking fast or slow turns?
We'll be taking a slow turn.
Yeah, you said he goes on both fast and slow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be taking a slow turn also.
Can I, with the way the positioning is Xylal still like behind everyone since he kind of fell behind since he was injured?
Yeah, we can put you behind everyone.
Okay, cool.
Who wants to be in the front of the positioning?
Put me in the front.
I would think that I probably would be
Okay.
a
that's fine with
little
me.
front just because I'm just familiar with the high storm a little more.
I like it.
Yep.
All right, you and Roland will share the front line.
Oh, and then I think Cashin wanted to
Yeah.
be somewhere, near forward of them, I think, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Xylel will take a slow turn as well.
All right, so it seems like everyone is taking a slow turn. Is that correct?
Yep.
In a blink, after the flash of lightning, Veth rushes forward and immediately strikes at Keshin.
That hits.
He carves deep into you with the sword, and now it is your turn.
Oh, that actually brings me down.
Oh no. Let's do anything.
All right, so Keshin is down. That means it's Xylel's turn.
Gosh, well, Xylel definitely has to open up by trying to recover again in this scene. So that takes 2. So this will be for this scene. So /roll 1d6. Oh my gosh. This is so terrible, bro. Okay, cool. It's awesome. I love everything. Everything's awesome. And then with his third action, I guess he's gonna do vigilant stance. And then does that mean after my turn is over, now that's over, I lose disoriented?
Yes.
Okay.
And at the end of your turn, you see Veth rushing forwards, charging through the storm. And now it is Dakul's turn.
I will go ahead and use one action to go into vigilant stance. Come on, there we go. There it is. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I will use. I will go ahead and do my first strike with my main hand. Okay.
That does not hit.
Okay, because it's a weapon skill heavy. Okay.
You
Then
can't
I
use
will.
a focus to graze him for 6 if you wanted to.
Yeah, or I can just do a second attack.
You can
My
do both
offhand.
if you have the focus.
Oh, I can. Oh, you can do both. You can use more than one.
Graze doesn't count as anything.
Yeah, graze
just-
isn't an action. It's
Yeah.
it's spending focus to continue your attack.
Okay, sure. Yeah, then I will graze his ass for 6, and I will use one of my focus to do that. Okay, and then I will go ahead and use my last action and another point of focus to do my offhand strike. That probably didn't hit either. I'll use my last point of focus to graze him. So I am out of focus. That will be the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, he strikes out at you with his side sword.
Sure. I will do. Oh, never mind. I don't need to dodge because that does not hit, thankfully.
That does not. And now Roland, stepping up, attacks with his great sword.
Jeez.
Dang, Roland getting it. Dang, well, I'm glad Alistair played it today and not just critting us.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say use his thing for a crit. Absolutely.
Oh, that's spicy, boy. Good lord, Roland not even here and he's carrying.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, I did get crit and then rolled 18 again. Try it over here. Oh, I guess if it had to happen to someone, it happened to me because I'm the only one that has some deflect, probably.
No, I got 2.
Oh, do you? Okay, you were even then.
We're like,
Yeah,
you know, like a potato sack.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, well, and Xylel, as he notices you back there, he's just astounded that you happen to be there, and he's also admiring your bravery for standing in the face of such a foe, unarmored.
All right. Through the storm, Dakul, Veth glares at you. However, this is not as effective as he is currently bloodied and a bit carved up from Roland's attack. But he is steadfast, steps forward, and swings at you.
I will take the dodge action. I just swat his sword out of the way as it comes flying towards me.
He got a 12 on both, so he doesn't hit you either way.
Yep.
But he is very consistent today.
Yeah, I'm consistently rolling crap on my recovery die, I'll tell you that. Consistent in a bad way for me over here. Oh,
All
I don't know.
right.
I don't know what that does, but
Yes.
that's scary.
Runs all the way up to Xylel, not triggering any reactive strikes, and he has advantage on his next attack.
Okay, he's normal because I'm taking dodge. Normal roll.
And now at this next round, will you take fast or slow actions?
Oh, so he's not attacking me yet. He just has advantage on the next strike.
Yes, advantage on the next strike.
Okay. Xylo's going to take a fast turn.
This will Dakel.
Since I am coughing on the ground, slow.
Following the pace of everyone else, Roland will also take a fast turn. Xylel, Veth is upon you. Sword bloody and in hand, he stares menacing at you, preparing to carve through your defenses. What do you do?
A great question. What do I do? Not enter flame stance is the answer because I need to dodge next turn. So I have 2 actions, right? So he's going to let's finish first like state card. Okay. Or if you attack or for action, then okay. So that doesn't matter. Oh, I guess I can do that. Flame stance. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out with flame stance how many turns I can get, or if I just need to stay vigilant. Sorry, guys. I'll figure out the quick maths as we go, but
It's all right. This is the first game that we've been able to actually play our characters. So
all right. Do that. Then I could do the skill test to native, but that wouldn't work. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay there, and then I'm going to since he was planning on going up, seeing everyone fighting so vigorously, wounds or not, his honor will not allow him to give up ever, even in the face of certain doom. So he's going to brace himself and come in. Well, he's not bracing yet. Prepare himself and come in for a long sword strike. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I will use my I'll use my opportunity to crit him.
All right. As you carve through his robes, he falls down to one knee, staggered, leaning on his sword, but still unwilling to stop fighting.
And then
Xylel, you could make another strike and spend focus to use your shield for another attack.
oh yeah, shield bash. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's going to take 2 focus probably because it's not offhand. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
And
back. Sorry.
do this attack with advantage.
Okay, so I'll use 2 focus to do a shield bash attack with advantage.
Hell yeah.
So how do you finish off Veth with your shield?
Okay, so as he's been wounded, he's been overtaken, and the 3 of them, and especially our young Parshindi man, squaring up with this intimidating figure through the storm as the lightning crashes and the rain bats us all. Seeing him valiantly stand his ground as he gets slashed to the ground in one strike. Seeing his 2 other comrades slicing him up. He goes in and he comes and that first slash, like you said, goes across his chest and brings him down to one knee. And as he uses the momentum of his slash to turn around, and he basically just uppercuts him right in the chin with the shield bash as he just flings him up, flinging him backwards.
Hell yeah.
All right. You bash him under the chin, crushing his skull from the bottom up, and he falls to the ground dead in front of you.
And then as I turn back around, you just see me like cough up blood.
So when you take recover, do you get both health and focus, or is it just like one or the other?
One or the other.
Okay. I would like to recover focus if possible.
Yes, you can.
Cool. And is it just the regular recovery dice?
Yes.
Roll better than me. Hey, there we go.
And how do we handle me being
I want to help you up
quasi
somehow.
dead?
Yeah. Dakel's close. You gonna help up our Parshindi friend?
Yeah, basically, as I was watching as Veth ran towards Xylel, I was preparing myself to dash after him, but after watching Xylel finish him with the shield, he takes a moment, calms himself, takes a deep breath, and then turns to try and help, probably help Roland, or Roland help Cashin. I think Roland is like a healer or something.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Surgeon.
All right. As you help him up, patching up the large cut across him. Roll a recovery, Cashin.
I'm jealous of y'all's recovery die.
I think only Dakel's been having good luck with the recovery.
They also get a D8 and I get a D6, and I rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Right. As you are ending this combat, you are again battered by the high storm. As lightning again flashes around you, and after the glare of it fades, you see Tazo dying, mortally wounded.
I definitely think Roland, if he were here, would be rushing towards him after he patched up
Yeah.
Cashin.
We're going to have Roland make a medicine test.
Xylel would what little field medicine he knows would try to aid him if possible to give him advantage, even though he obviously can't take care of himself. Then I go ahead and spend 1 focus on that if that's good.
Yep.
Nice.
Doing the best he can. Tazo is grateful for easing the pain, but his life still is slipping away. I saw it. The honor blade. The assassins are led by a golden-skinned man. They were powerful. Too powerful. The storm meant nothing to them. He coughs, and blood flecks his lips as he continues. The blade was my mission. Please, you must finish it. You must unite Talon's honor blade with the others in Shinovar. Go to the war camps. My stone shaman brothers have hired a powerful ally. Her name is Liss. He coughs, more blood dripping down his chin. Find her. She will know what to do. He pushes himself up and then falls back to the ground, his breath rattling.
As he's there sitting in his death throes, Xylo kind of like takes his hand, not like a shake his hand, but like a soldier in camaraderie, kind of looks at him in the eyes and he's like, not to worry. He won't speak for everybody. He kind of like looks at Dakel before he says anything, and it looks like he's trying to wait to see a response. He's holding him with the hand. He says, I can't speak for everyone, but I know that I will help this mission of yours to completion. I cannot allow an honor blade of such power to be in the hands of someone so vile. And he just kind of looks
again, forcing out his response. The shamanate will reward you for this. I swear, you are stonewalkers, but you may be all that stands between this world and the next desolation. He pats the ground in his clothes. Have you seen my stone spirit?
I saw it in the storm. It was near my feet. Or, I don't know if it was a spirit, but a little rock was hitting my foot.
He finds a rock on the ground, holds it up to you. Swear on this stone. He opens his fist on the rock, and with his remaining strength, he pushes it towards you.
Xylo, with his other hand, still grasping his hand as well. With his other hand, he reaches and grabs the stone.
While this is happening, Dakel is basically grabbed the dead man Veth by the back of his armor and is dragging him towards everybody else.
And like as Xylel has the stone, he's just like looking around. He first looks to Dakel because he sees him coming up, and then he looks to the other lad because he doesn't know his name. With kind of sorrow and determination in his eyes.
Dakel puts his hand on top of Xylel's, on top of the stone or whatever.
Will you swear to retrieve the honor blade?
Xylel again looks expectantly to see if our other friend looks at Roland and doesn't know it's Cashin, but looks at both of them and kind of waits before saying anything.
Just kind of like super weakly, I'll nod. Just kind of also exulting in the fact that I can focus for the first time in who knows how long.
Are you back in Dull form or are you still in Nimble form?
I'm in Nimble form still. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll roleplay that then. I was confused. So
yeah, no worries.
We'll do that afterwards.
It's fine.
He looks at Peku Humakika I Rolin.
He solemnly agrees, and as you are all standing in agreement, you hear a voice whispering from the cliff itself. A heartbroken woman whispers, "This oath you will not break." As the voice fades, Tazo says, "You, my beautiful friends, how lucky I am to have found you." He pulls at his collar, ensuring his face is clear and pointed to the sky. "I do not hide my face from the gods. I do not die in shame. My quest is given, and I die among friends." He smiles as his eyes close and his body slackens. You see, you are left in the storm with the body of both Tazo and Veth, and a quest to retrieve the honor blade. What do you do as you stand here amongst the storm? Dagger that was stabbed into Tazo is etched with a glyph. You see it is the same one that is on the face of Veth.
Like the glyph on the dagger matches the dude's face?
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm gonna pick up that dagger. I'm gonna like get up and walk to his body and pull the dagger out and then, straighten it out, do everything I can, and bow and then walk back.
Go ahead and search Veth's body.
And Xylel, as he sees this other party member come and pick up the dagger, confused for a moment, and he looks at the new person and he just asks, "And who might you be?"
"You can never speak of this."
"Speak of what?"
"My name is Cashin. The others cannot know."
You're the same lad that traveled with us before?"
He'll just nod.
"Storms."
Humming to a rhythm. And
then just Xylel kind of looks like shock and awe. "What on Roshar? Your secret is safe with me. You've impressed me time and time again with your fortitude and courage. I shall not reveal your secret.
You've saved my life once already. You've earned your secret.
I detest fighting.
And then Xylo just kind of chuckles and he like looks, well, for one that detests fighting, you're pretty good at it.
Capture, yes.
If you don't like fighting, I recommend avoiding standing right in the front lines.
Not to
Some
say we didn't
things-
appreciate you.
Some things are inevitable.
I will say you might even be a better grappler than Dakel here, which is impressive.
Working
And
tool.
he kind of like elbows Dakel in the side.
Well, we can put it to the test when the bloody storms or when the storms aren't trying to kill us all.
And as you are saying this, the storm begins to lighten. Having passed the worst of it, passed over where you were in the throes of combat, there is just now a light drizzling rain falling on you. A
Can
mere
I
echo of the storm
switch
wall.
forms back to dual form?
If you want to, you can switch now before the end of
Yeah.
the storm.
Yeah, I would like to.
Do you want to do it in front of us, or are you going to like go around a corner or something?
I mean, you guys already know.
So
So I'm just gonna kind of like accept that and just hope.
While he's doing that or whatever's happening, I'm going to be searching Veth's body for anything I could find.
You're just gonna kind of see like a wind sprint just kind of like leave my chest.
And then, like, as Xylel watches this, eyes going wide in the storm as he sees Cashin's form going from this athletic, slender, larger build that he'd never seen before back into a parshman. You see a pale yellow triangle that comes. There's 3 of them that come across his head, and they just break like glass as 3 shock sprin appear and disappear around his head.
Now, on the body of Veth, his only notable possession is his side sword.
No, like notes or anything like that.
No.
I pull the side sword from his grasp and toss it towards Xylo. I was never any good with these things.
Fair enough. Cashin, thoughts? And then he kind of realizes he's already said it, so he's just kind of looking at him expectantly, even though he just saw you transform.
I'm just gonna stare kind of like blankly.
And he's like, perhaps I'll hold on to this and ask later. He kind of puts it in his back. And Elias, is that just like a basic side sword? I just like add it to my inventory, or
Yeah, just a basic side sword.
okay.
He did not have anything fancy. You could take his torn and tattered robes that got cut on him.
That could
Is
prove
the
useful.
symbol anywhere on his robes, or is it just on his dagger and on his face?
Just the dagger and his face.
Okay.
You could take his face.
I thought about it.
Using the dagger that we just got.
If we didn't have the dagger, I might have considered it.
And is this Veth as in V, like VETH?
Yes.
I'm just gonna name it Veth's side sword. But yeah, that so the glyph isn't anywhere you said on his clothing or anything like that, armor or anything like that. Just his
Nope.
face.
Just his face.
I will take out my ink and paper and write the glyph because I do know glyphs. Since I do know glyphs, do I recognize what the glyph says? Is it an Alethi glyph or is it something else?
It is something else.
Okay. And so then Xylo kind of looks, it's not Alethi glyphs, but all the same, he writes out the glyph, so he keeps it on the piece of parchment.
While they're doing this, I will search Tazo as well.
You find another side sword on Tazo.
You keep that one, Dakel. I don't need another.
I think these things grow on trees as he tosses it to Roland. More likely to stab myself with that side sword than actually be able to use it, right?
Zalel kind of looks to the group and he just asks, I don't know much about Shin people. What are their burial rites? Does anybody know? Oh, I guess, well, I'm a wayfarer. Would I be a little bit familiar since I traveled a lot? Not like super aware, but would I at least know like a proper way to lay him to rest?
The most appropriate way that you would know to lay him to rest is to take his body back to the Covenant Stone, where the caravans were waiting out the storm, where a simple funeral can be held.
realizing this, Xylel, after we finish up here, will carry his body back and properly lay him to rest at the what's it called?
The Covenant Stone.
At the Covenant Stone. That's what he would want, I think.
Any way to guess which way our friends with the sword went? I kind of glance over towards Cashin and Xylel.
Xylel shakes his head. No.
Yeah, would I be able to tell anything?
The high storm has erased all trace of them.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
And Xylel's also he's curious about that stone that had a mind of its own. Does he see that stone anywhere that was hitting his boot during the high storm?
It's in Tazo's hand.
The same stone that was hitting my foot?
The same stone.
So Xylel kind of like picks it up out of his hand and just holds it there. And he tells the other, this was hitting my foot on its own in the middle of the high storm and led to Tazo and the group. What do you make of that?
There's a Glowlander. Are you sure?
Wait, which one of you can see Spren?
I
It's
think
That would be
Roland.
Roland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roland can.
Roland.
Yeah, and certain
Roland.
Spren can't like hide themselves too.
I think it's all right.
Roland can relate to you that there is a Spren residing in the stone.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna hold on to this. Well, do you know what kind of Spren at all, Roland?
A
Well,
peak
I didn't say.
Spren.
I don't know Roland. Peku hamakika ai Roland. Peak Spren. And he kind of hold on to this, Doc Hell. It may come in handy later.
Oh, so now I got to carry your rocks for you too?
That is a special rock that holds a peak Spren. And I don't know about you, but I've never seen a peak Spren, so it's got to be rare.
You say
Plus,
so.
honor compels you, since we are helping Tazo's quest. And I know you to be an honorable man.
How big is this like rock that the peak springs in?
About the size of an egg.
Okay. So I'll like put it in like a belt pouch or something like that, just so it's accessible.
And this is a roughly hewn brown-gray basalt stone. As you hold it, it feels warm.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to do anything else before you take Tazo's body back?
I don't. I can't think of anything at the moment.
No, I think Xylel's good.
I gotta step
Me
out
too.
for a moment.
Actually, would you guys like to take a 15-minute break right here? We're right at about halfway.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yep, that's good.
Be back at the 40.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
I am back whenever.
I am as well.
Likewise, I am here. What do you guys think so far?
It's
I'm
awesome.
having a ton of fun.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
I do want Elias to update my token to where my picture is not highlighted in blue for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but you know. Foundry being Foundry, maybe.
I mean, you may be able to do that yourself. Just do the upload token to fucking.
Forge assets.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
walk
'cause
me
then it
through
links
how
to
I
you.
do
So on your character sheet in the upper left-hand corner, click the edit thing.
the
So-
configure sheet.
The edit sheet. Upper left, not right.
Oh, yeah, it's already toggled. Yeah.
Yep. Then click on your image.
Uh-huh. I mean, my
You
image is
get-
right on my character sheet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just needs to. I don't know what would be causing it unless you re-upload it to the Forge assets, because that's all I did, and mine works great.
Yeah, because my picture is right on my character sheet, but my token,
It may just be Foundry being Foundry. I was like, why are you so blue?
I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
If I had that sheet music, I would play that for you right now.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, my art is completely fine on my character sheet. It's just, I wonder if I can make my own token again. Probably not, right?
No, I don't think you'll be able to.
I think Elias
No,
just have to delete this one and drag me back on or something. Yeah, I wish, Roland, you know what I'm talking about. I wish Peku Hamaki Kai Roland was here. He would have been having a ball too.
Yeah, me too.
He's here in spirit, carrying some combat though.
I don't know if
Actually,
he's carrying us.
He's not carrying. He's hitting hard though. Dalkel's doing
he's
really
hitting
good
hard.
too. I do well when I hit. If I'm not getting smacked,
Yeah, but you can't fucking roll. But that's not new. You've never
dude, that's
been able
not
to roll.
my fault. That is just Elias jacking me up for rolling so good. I mean, my physical defense is 15 with 2 deflect.
And so's mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've just been getting smacked because I got crit and everything. I was like 13 HP max, and then I dropped to 7, and then I dropped to 4, and then I went back to 5, and then 7, and I'm stuck at 7.
Yeah.
Like it's been a roller coaster. Yeah, no, I'm having a ton of fun tonight.
Yeah, me too.
This is awesome.
I agree.
I genuinely thought I was going to die multiple times. I'll say that.
Yeah,
It
me
wasn't
too.
just you. I thought you were gonna die.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die too.
Yeah, you got one shot. I was like, oh, oh no.
I mean, like I only had like 7 HP, so and I have no.
Yeah, Xylel is impressed. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Xylel is very impressed with Cashin.
My problem was I should have tried to grapple him. That
Yeah,
was
you didn't try
that
and grapple
was
him.
where that was where I made a mistake.
That's where it all went wrong.
I just love this too. Like, yeah, I grapple him and like, oh, my strength's not that good. He's gonna break out. He does not break out. He's a beast. He's a beast. I fully did not come into this thinking that my shield would save my life. To be honest, if he would have got to attack, he probably would have absolutely fubbernucked me.
Oh, so you got to use your shield before he got to attack?
Yeah, because it's part of my. Like, I'd use it as an offhand attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
The shield is what did the final blow.
Yep. Yeah. I saw that part, but I didn't realize that it was.
Yeah, it was before he got to attack. Like, it was my last action before he would have attacked me. Yeah, flame stance is tough. It's so basically like in future combats, like I basically have to do like a 1-on-1 with like if I want to use flame stance. Basically, you guys aren't by the same enemy. Like I'm on my own 1-on-1 versus an enemy.
Yeah.
But it has to be 1-on-1. It has to be me and one other enemy. If there's 2 enemies that can attack me, it's still not. You can't use flame stance. So it's very situational.
Well,
that's still cool.
It's still really cool, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's like one of the things, like, that's not going to be a problem with Dackle, because Dackel, he's just going to be up in the shit all the time, or dead, one of the two.
Yeah, but I would say if we can split up enemies, that's what I'll be aiming to do, so I can use Flame Stance, because as I start building into the tree, I'm building into Flame Stance, so I'll be like a 1-on-1 nuker, basically.
All right, hello, I am back. I apologize for that. I had a pet situation.
No worries, it happens.
That's good. We all got them. It's all good, man.
We entertained ourselves. It's good.
Yep.
All right. Well, I appreciate your understanding. Now, where we're at today, I'm going to wrap up the chapter and we can continue with stuff there, but we won't get into the next chapter until next time. Is that all right?
Yeah, that works.
Sounds good to me.
Just because I don't want to go through multiple chapters without someone here.
Yep.
Makes sense.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right. And we were, sorry, I just got to take a second to get back into it. You know how I mentioned the stuff with the
symbol?
No, the stuff at the beginning I mentioned. I had an issue with the pets with the bunch of little goop things that I got.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, you have the blade with the symbol, and you are returning to the caravan.
I imagine we're kind of either kind of all carrying Tazo, or it's just one of us doing it.
I'm sling him over my shoulder.
Okay.
As you are making your way back to the caravan, Tazo heavy on your shoulder, you can see the damage from the attack. Wounded soldiers, weapons scattered about, and a couple dead bandits. The air is tense, and the soldiers are gathered around the wagon that is locked and chained.
First thing Xylel will be looking for is the stone and like a good spot to lay Tazo to rest.
Yes. So, on the map here, can you see where I click?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. You see these markings. This is the stone where the oaths are made.
Oh, okay. Where the glyphs are?
Yeah, these cliffs are the Covenant Stone.
Okay.
As you carry Tazo's body over, you see a man walking over to you. He is dressed in command of the soldiers here. He hails you, raising his right hand as he approaches. What happened?
Xylel just not wanting. Is it, well, can you tell at a glance, is this guy dark eyes, light eyes? He's in command, but I don't know if that means is he a light eyes in command or is he just in charge of this caravan? He's still like a dark eyed officer.
He is a dark-eyed officer who is still in control of this caravan.
Okay. Xylel will approach and just be like, "Greetings, soldier. Who are you by chance? My name is Bright Lord Xylel Kelred."
I can't remember what the actual greeting they use in it is, but he hails you, Bright Lord, and says, I am the one in charge of this caravan, and I have heard that you helped rescue Reuben, and that is the man who was driving the wagon full of wine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we ran into his family and set out to secure them before the High Storm came upon us.
He looks at you approvingly. You did well. He made it here safely. And I heard you had to have a vicious fight yourself when we were ambushed.
And Xylel kind of just looks like bloodied at himself, and the party's like, "You could say that, but we managed."
Xylel,
He laughs heartily and looks at you. I don't know many men who would fight off bandits and then go straight into the storm for more. You are made of firm metal for sure. And he points to Tazo's body. Tell me what happened to him. I saw him go running off into the storm.
And you can tell that Xylel kind of looks over to Dakel and just nods at him to go ahead and report the story.
So I just recount before I say anything, did we see, all we know is Tazo said they took the honor blade or something. Did Tazo say that or did somebody else say that?
Tazo said that.
Yeah, Tazo said that.
And we saw the honor blade in the guy's hand. We saw a shard blade in his hand before the Uriali guy, before they took off.
But this guy hasn't mentioned the shard blade at all, or the honor blade yet.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't know who Tazo is.
Yeah. So I'm not going to bring up the honor blade, but I will just recount what we kind of followed Tazo into the storm, trying to bring him back to safety. And then that's when we ran into the other three, where Tazo was unfortunately fatally stabbed and the other two escaped while we were dealing. The third one was used as a distraction for us.
Do you show him the dagger?
I do not have it, so.
Yeah, and I don't think Cashin would willingly give up that option, so
yeah.
I'm going to show him my piece of parchment paper that I wrote down the glyph. And I'm like, is this glyph, you recognize this glyph, soldier?
He looks at the glyph in your hands. I don't know this.
The group that attacked us had this colored in paint on their faces.
They had it on their faces?
Indeed.
He looks a bit perplexed at you. Do you know anything else of this group? Were they the same ones who attacked earlier?
Who were the ones that attacked you guys earlier?
A group of bandits fell upon us right before the storm.
No, these group of three were well trained. One of them almost taking out all four of us alone. They were definitely not bandits. Far too clever, far too organized.
As he looks at you, he says, "Oh, what strange trouble you've gotten in. Tell me, where are you headed?"
Well, we're set to meet up with some people in the war camps. Not exactly sure who yet. We just know they're there.
Well, if you're going to find someone in the war camps, it'd be best to travel with us. We're heading straight to them.
And what about the merchant caravan? Are they traveling with you as well to the war camps?
The merchants, no.
I see.
No, the merchants are not.
Okay.
They're going elsewhere.
Well, what's your estimated time of heading out?
We will weather the night here and then leave in the morning.
Dakel looks at his companions. What do you say? Shall we travel with them?
I'll nod.
What did I say? Dakel?
Yeah, you said my name. That's fine.
Xylel looks at everybody.
Yeah, Dakel nods. Works for me.
We would be grateful for the assistance in getting to the war camps. It's been a minute since I personally was there. And you can see kind of Xylel looks to the side, and you can't tell exactly if he's wanting to go back to the war camps or if not, but that's just something the two of you would notice. And Roland, may I ask, what is in this guarded cage you have back there. I
He
saw
looks
it
at you
upon entering the camp.
suspiciously. Are you trustworthy?
He is.
Having judged you and the help you've given the caravan, he looks to you and says, "In there we have a crazy old man and a legendary sword."
That's quite a unique pair to have in the back of a caged wagon.
Well, the man claims to be the Herald Taln, and supposedly this is his honor blade. This man was ordered to be brought to the war camps by High Prince Dalinar Colvin himself.
High Prince Dalinar, you say? There's not many that outrank him in the war camps. He's very well known even to me, who serves House Aladar. I've been impressed by his actions on the Shattered Plains as of late.
Yes, he has been making extraordinary moves.
Well, worry not. You will not have issues with us with your old man and legendary sword in the back, for we have our own quest, and best not to meddle with the affairs of one such as Bright Lord Dalinar Kholin, High Prince Dalinar Kholin.
Borden looks at you. Well, certainly you must travel with us to the camp. Find what you may when you get there, but there is few caravans safer to travel with than ours.
Look forward to a pleasant journey, soldier. Thank you for the update and the security.
Be well, High Prince. Not High Prince. Bright Eye, Lord Ice. What is it? Oh, I'm getting this.
Bright Lord.
Bright Lord, yes. Sorry.
You're good.
Be well, Bright Lord.
Xylel nods. And you.
He points over to Tazo. We will prepare a funeral for him underneath the stones.
If it all's the same to you, I think that our group would prefer to do that ourselves, but I thank you.
Just have it as you may. Will you need something for the pyre?
If you have scattered wood or such around that you're not using, I would be more than happy to take it and use it.
Help yourself to any we have used for the pyres here.
I thank you.
As you're preparing, what do you do around the camp to prepare for the funeral pyre?
Cashin is gonna take Xylel aside, and to resolve, he's gonna say, "Ask about Liss."
Ask whom about Liss? The soldier?
Cashin will nod.
Good thinking.
I will take. Do you still have his body?
I kind of laid him to rest, but behind us where he's laying.
Cool. Just make sure. Yeah.
Yep. When I saw the soldier approaching, I didn't want you guys to get interfered with, so I laid him down. I would say I'll go speak with him again, but maybe perhaps we find a place to settle Tazo, as well as check in on the caravan people that we assisted earlier.
Agreed. I can definitely speak to them and see, make sure they weather the storm.
Sounds good. And then he looks at Cashin. And you, what would you like to do? Would you like to accompany me or Dakel?
I'll accompany you. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the soldier's name again?
The one you were just talking to?
Yeah.
Borden.
Borden, like B?
Yeah.
As Xylel's like walking. Soldier Borden, 1 second. I do have a question actually about the war camps, if you have a second.
Turns to, yes. What is it?
One of the people that we're supposed to meet in the war camps goes by the name of Liss. Does that sound familiar at all?
He strokes his chin, thinking for a moment. No, I don't know anyone by Liss. You have a description of them. Something more I could find them by.
Was Liss part of did we get a description, or is it just say they were the group of stone wardens? I don't remember.
I think we just got a description with the stone wardens.
Liss is a Shin who was hired by the Stone Wardens.
Okay. Shin woman, right?
Yes.
Shin woman. She would be interesting. She's a Shin woman who could potentially be associating with men dressed in robes, kind of similar to our unfortunate companion there in the back. They may look similar, but any Shin women that you've seen around the war camps at all?
I wouldn't know many Shin women around the war camps.
Very well. Well, thank you. Any idea where we could, once we get there, any idea where we should go to perhaps find out where she might be? Are there good areas to find information?
Oh, you should get around and start asking about Shin. There aren't many who come through. So if there's a particular one you're looking for, you might be able to find her pretty easily once you arrive in the war camp.
That is good to know. Thank you. I hope it's not any imposition. If I have any other further questions, I may come to you again.
Yes, please.
And he looks back at Cashin, see as he's walking back, kind of not in front of him, but he's like, "I'll call upon you later, perhaps." And then he starts walking back, and will rendezvous with Cashin outside of earshot and eyesight of Borden.
All
Anything
right.
else? Unfortunately, they don't know, but they say it shouldn't be too hard to find a Shin woman in the war camps once we get there.
Cashin will nod and then head over to get his axe hound that he left at the merchant place.
And Dockel, where are you? Are you at the other caravan? What's up?
Yeah, I would have been heading that way.
Look at him go.
You moving south, Dockel, to the other group to talk to the
Yeah.
girl?
As you head south, you can see where Svalka has reunited with Hannah and Ted Ribbon, and your axe hound has been patiently waiting for you.
Glad to see you three survive the storm. Are you well? He walks up with
Oh, yes, quite well, Ribbon says. You helped us out of the mud and dealt with the bandits, and it was just a normal storm after that.
Good, I'm glad to
By
hear
the
it.
time we got here, though, there had been an attack. You heard of the attack of the bandits here, yes?
Yeah,
But we had
saw
plenty
it.
of Poland soldiers, so they fought them off no problem. You should have seen them. They were so scared they ran straight into the high storm.
I think we caught the tail end of that attack. We ended up chasing some into the storm ourselves.
You
Maybe
chased
not
them
our
into the
smartest move.
storms.
We did.
Well, you're brave, if not intelligent.
Nobody's ever said I was smart. Tough, yes. Smart, not so much.
Well, you can say there are many qualities one should live up to, and you don't have to have all of them.
My talents lie in other fields.
Yes, but I have something for you. A gift of thanks.
I mean, I appreciate it, but we didn't do it for thanks. We just did it because you needed help.
Oh, nonsense. It is just a bottle of wine.
And you
he
see
hands
his eyes
you
kind
a
of...
bottle of Auburn wine.
Dakel's eyes kind of light up a little bit as he mentions wine and he takes the bottle. Well, twist my arm. I'll definitely take it then.
He smiles at you, glad you're accepting of the gift. Yes, we made it here safely, weathered the storm. Now, tell me, are you continuing on to the Colon war camps?
We are indeed. Where are you guys headed?
Most of the way to the war camps and then splitting off as we get close to a different one.
I see. What brings you to the Shattered Plains? Just business, or?
He points over to his wagon laden with wine. Well, there's always more demand for wine on the plains. Over there, he points to another one of the merchants. He's selling weapons. And then he points over to Svalka, and she's selling cloth. All things very important for the efforts.
Indeed. Glad to see you, people such as yourselves, making the trek all the way here to help supply the war camps.
Now tell me, why are you yourself traveling to the camps?
I'd been on an escort mission, and unfortunately we were ambushed during that, and now we're making our way back to the war camp. So you could say my luck hasn't been the greatest the past couple days.
That is very unfortunate. But bandits are a persistent threat out here, unfortunately. There are always those who will try to take the best they can of travelers.
I would have thought this close to the war camps there would have been more patrols, but I guess not.
Well, there's plenty of patrols, but if they're riding with the storm, then there's only so much you can do.
This is true.
Now, if you are in need of weapons, fine heroes, Nen over there, he points to the merchant sitting on the wagon with weapons tied in bundles. He'll give you something to fight with.
Well, we will definitely take a look at your wares before we, I think we're planning on heading out in the morning, so we've got some... What time of day is it right now?
It's falling towards the evening.
Well, once we get some food in our bellies and maybe a drink or two, we will definitely be around and see what you have to offer.
Well, very much thankful for your help. You saved us.
Just glad I could have helped. And kind of, as this kind of winding down, he moves over to meet back up with Xylel and Roland and Cashin.
Cash, I don't think it was near you, but Xylel, while they were talking and stuff, he was just gathering the pyre and arranging it to put Tazo to rest. It's kind of what he was doing. And as he sees you both approach, he kind of looks at both of you. So how were they?
They're good for now. They gave me this bottle of wine. I have no idea if it's good or not, but I'm sure it's got alcohol in it. It should be good.
Can Xylel tell, looking at that bottle and the color of it, how strong of alcohol it is? And if not, I'll roll for it, whatever that would be.
I'll roll for that.
Would that be like an insight, maybe? Deduction, maybe? I'm not sure.
Pick whichever you choose.
Insight.
So you're able to deduce that this is an Auburn wine, a strong wine known for its spiced and rich flavor.
So he looks at Dakel. Ah, an Auburn wine. Very spicy. Very flavorful.
As you evaluate it, this bottle itself would normally sell for around 150 marks.
You know, Dakel, that bottle you hold in your hand there is worth 150 marks to the regular man. Now, I myself follow the old Alethi codes of war, so I myself cannot partake, but I would encourage you to enjoy that with our friends if you so chose.
Oh, I so chose. Well, we'll see.
He kind of looks at Rollin and he's like, I bet Rollin would like it. And he looks at Cashin. Then I would recommend you try it as well, my friend.
He'll kind of shake his head. Elias, the glyphs on the wall, Cashin kind of wants to like see if any of them look like the glyph that's on the dagger.
Roll investigation. Wait, no, is that investigation? Sorry,
I think
I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for 20 years.
Yeah, no, I mean it's gonna take some getting used to. It's deduction.
Yeah, deduction.
Oh, I have no idea.
You're not really in the state of mind.
Yeah,
be
I
doing
well,
this.
and I don't want to pull out like the dagger and let everyone see that a parchment has a dagger or a knife.
And then
Oh.
I just glance over there. None of those are Alethi glyphs, correct?
Some of them are Alethi glyphs.
Okay, what
They are
I,
various glyphs that were made over oaths that were made here during the times when the war on the Shattered Plains was starting.
okay. And can I read any of the Alethi ones, or is it just different oaths, promises? Because seeing Cashin get interested, I would walk over and.
So amongst these, you see business deals, truces, and oaths of fealty that are marked with the glyphs on these walls that are burned and painted in.
Okay. Well, I can't speak here. It's like interested. So he kind of looks at Cashin. Interested in the glyphs, are we?
Yeah, he'll just nod very
It's like, well,
slowly, just staring like almost blankly at it.
It's like, well, I can't make them all out, but the ones that I can from the Alethi people, various trade deals, oaths, swears, allegiance, fealty, things like that. It seems to be just a place for people to just commit to a certain oath. For the ones that I can make out.
Continue to stare, not really ever seeing these kind of symbols.
And then I want to do let me see.
All right. Is there anything else you would want to do before preparing for the funeral? And would you like to have it during the day or once the sun has set?
I would think probably at like sunset.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I'd say sunset right as like I say right as the sun sets and like stars are in the sky. Like that little transition period is kind of where I'd be.
Yeah.
Like they're not super bright, but just in that transition period.
Would any of us know that they like don't like being on stone?
Not really.
Yeah, no, I figured. I just wanted to verify.
You would be a little aware that they see stonewalkers as an insult, but you wouldn't be really entirely sure why.
Yeah, no, that makes
Would you like
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, I think being a wayfarer and traveling a lot, I feel like I'd know the bare minimum. Just that Shin don't normally like to walk on stone, but that's about it, probably, right? Not for like the religious tenets or anything.
Yeah. Do you want a little bit of why they don't want to walk on stone?
No, just I was curious if we would try to find like the least stony part to do this, or if we would just do it, just. But I think we would just do it. So.
Yeah, I think you would just do it.
And since we have a pyre too, he's not going to be on the stone anyway. He's going to be in front of the stone,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
probably all right.
No, it's probably fine.
And as we're kind of doing that, Xylel looking at the group and looking at Tazo, he writes the glyph Merim on the wall, which just means honor.
Right, you write the glyph on the wall, getting your preparations. What else would you like to do before proceeding to the funeral?
I would say kind of throughout this whole thing, Dakel's probably been messing with the rock. Not really messing with it, but it's probably been in his hand more than it's been in the belt. Just kind of like twirling in his hands and making just feeling the heat from the rock and stuff like that. And he wants to make sure that it's out during this funeral, so that way it can kind of pay its respects.
All right. Would you like to pick out weapons before going on?
Yeah. I mean, we can go to the vendor and speak to the weapon vendor. Unless you guys want to do the funeral first. It's either one to me.
I say you guys go ahead. I think Xylel is good on weapons right now, so he'd just be still continuing to prepare, but he would be interested in seeing what you guys found out at the weapon vendor.
Yeah, I think Cashin would just be happy with his concealed knife.
I'll go take a look, just see what they've got.
Yep.
As you approach Nen, he waves to you. Fine heroes! I've heard some of you are in need of weapons. We have all varieties of spears. Javelins, short spears, and long spears. What do you need?
So as he kind of walks up, are the weapons just kind of like laid out in a raid, or are they just kind of bundled up?
He has bundles of different types of spears.
So I'll go through and I'll pick a few up, just kind of testing them just to see like their weight and balance. Try to make it look like I know what I'm doing when it comes to a spear, because Dakel is mostly, if not only, an axe guy. He's never known the sword. He grew up swinging an axe in the forest camps in the Aladar Princedom, so he's very familiar with axes. So it's not the other weapons that everybody else uses is not something he's very familiar with or even really interested in learning. I just lost access to Foundry. Did anybody else?
I'm good still, I think.
No,
I've lost access a couple of times.
Log back in.
Where I just had to like refresh.
That was weird. Hold on.
Yeah, I lost access when I tried to add a knife to my inventory. I guess while he's doing that, so due to me being a quote unquote prisoner, I've already sort of attracted a spren. Do I see that anywhere?
What kind of spren have you attracted?
A cryptic.
As you are looking at the many glyphs on the wall, every so often you spot one out of the corner of your eye that doesn't match. But as you try to look at it, it shifts away. This ever-shifting pattern on the corner of your eye softly whispers to you in the back of your mind. You can't make out what it's saying. How do you beckon it towards you?
So I have books in my inventory, and I don't know how to read. So I'm gonna take one of these books out and just kind of like open it and pretend like I know how to read, and like I don't notice the spren.
As you are pretending to read, every so often this dancing pattern will flitter across the page. It follows where your eyes go as you try to read, and it is mimicking the different symbols. As it mimics the glyphs on the page, every so often you get a little inkling of what they mean, and you're not sure why.
Cool.
And Zalel, seeing Cashin open up a book again, just raises an eyebrow and just goes, and goes about his business. Impressed yet again with Cashin and being different than any parchment he's ever seen. But now he knows. Actually, he's going to say Parshindi now, so because he knows the secret. But but Xylel cannot read either. So,
Yeah, none of us can. It's pretty awesome. Well, I guess maybe Roland probably.
yeah, Roland probably can.
So as that's kind of going on, Dakel is going through and kind of just lifting the spears. He kind of looks at the rock as he's got it in his hand too. He's like, "Do I talk to this thing? I don't know." And he just kind of keeps weighing the spears, testing them. And he's like, these appear to be fine quality, my friend. Unfortunately for you, I'm no good at using them. I can see how, if you're heading to the war camps, though, there are plenty of people that will be in, these spears will be in high demand.
Oh, yes, they sell quite well. I've never left with a single one that I haven't sold.
I can see why. What were the other vendors kind of? I remember cloth and ale or liquor, obviously. Was it just those two?
Just cloth, weapons, and wine.
Okay. After that, it was like, thank you for your time, my friend. Perhaps I
Yes,
will.
thank you for your assistance. Best of luck on the road.
You as well. Try and stay safe and watch out for those bandits. Starts heading back towards everybody else. Well, unfortunately, all they had was spears. The wood was good. It was nice quality. But, again, spears are above my head.
Oh, come now. Every Alethi can use a spear somewhat.
Okay, I'm going to show you the radiant path for the Lightweaver, which is the one for the cryptic. Who was it that wanted the cryptic?
Me, Cashin.
Cashin. Okay. So that has the full breakdown of the radiant path of the Lightweaver. And now, is there anything else, or can we proceed to the funeral?
I think we can proceed.
I am good to proceed.
Yeah.
All right. As you stand around the pyre, igniting it, just as the sun dips below the sky, its illumination still cast through the clouds, lazily drifting after the high storm. The wind blows lightly, and the stars open up above you. The fire burns quietly at first, and slowly grows into a roar. The lights of the stars burn bright over you. As you watch Tazo being consumed by the flames, you feel the stone that he carried shaking. As the light dies, you stand in solemn witness and the sole remembrance of his mission. You have been sent by him to find the honor blade and retrieve it.
And kind of, earlier Xylel had put the honor glyph for the start of their situation, and then now, as sitting there looking at Tazo's body burn, he feels compelled to write one more glyph on the stone face next to the Merim glyph, and that glyph would be the Melok glyph, which means journey, as he writes it and stands back in his position, watching Tazo burn.
As the you said the little stone that he carried was vibrating and stuff. Do I feel anything from it, or is it just vibrating in my hand?
It's just vibrating in your hand and feels almost hot to the touch, like it might burn you if it got any hotter.
I'll just hold it and maybe move a little closer to the fire so it can be closer to Tazo, and just see if it responds if I do that.
It responds, shaking a bit less as it gets closer to Tazo. It seems to be watching, itself standing in witness.
I'll move as close to the pyre as I can get without burning myself.
Now, where we're at here, are you all going to try to attract a Spren?
Yes, at some point I will be.
Yes, Xylel as part of his goals, yes.
Is Xylel hoping for an honor Spren?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to show you that path. Oh, man. Why does it sometimes show your names and sometimes other?
Oh, it does it? Is it screwed up again? Oh, no.
I have Kidra, Matt, Michael, and then Pekahu, Maki, Kai, Roland.
Michael is Xylel now.
Okay.
Which is weird, because in the bottom corner, it shows the correct, I don't know. It's just
Foundry being Foundry.
Yeah.
Or sometimes in the combat tracker, it has the names right, and sometimes it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Oh, also, Elias, So eventually, I don't know, in next session if it's still jacked up, but we may have to just make my token again because I got that blue highlight over my picture and I don't know why. So maybe it's not a big deal this time, but if it
Let
happens
me look
next
at.
time, I don't know why it's that way.
Wait, what? Wait, let me.
It's okay. They know how I look. They just think I'm blue.
Man, Foundry is so weird sometimes.
I
Yep.
know. What is the blue people again? I don't know. I forget their race.
Oh, okay. I see what it is.
Hey, there we go.
I'm not blue anymore.
So in your token settings, under your appearance, your tint color was blue. So I can change
Interesting.
that and like make you red
Oh,
or whatever.
oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
All right. And at this point, we're gonna level up.
Oh shoot.
Oh shit.
Oh, did you want to, Dakel? Did you want? He said he's going to go for a sprint too. Did you want to ask him which one, Elias, or not yet?
Yes. Which
or
one?
what?
So I can show you the radiant path.
Stoneward.
Oh,
You mean,
you want to do it with the stone sprint you got?
Yep, or potentially, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, it's a peak sprint. That's convenient.
Fits the story
Oh,
well.
there it is. Awareness. Okay.
I must say, I do absolutely love having everything in such neat, organized forms in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Zylel,
Yes,
you're going to have an honor sprint, correct?
yes. Ideally,
You know, I really could be an ass and say you end up with a light sprint instead.
you could. That is your right.
But no, you'll get an honor
Just
sprint.
like every sprint, but honor sprint.
Yeah. I will morph my character into it.
A high sprint that pretends.
Yeah.
That is such a high sprint thing to do, though. To pretend to be another sprint.
Oh yeah, so I have definitely not leveled up in Foundry yet. We're doing that now.
We're doing that now.
Okay. I'm assuming we just start by putting the 2 in the corner, and it's gonna
That's what I'm hoping.
maybe give us some options here.
So it doesn't look like it gives you options.
Yeah,
but
we just
you
gotta pull it
can-
up. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to pull it.
Uh,
Kendium, handbook,
where is it?
character features, radiant paths.
Can't remember the advancement adventuring. Is that what it's under?
Stormlight handbook,
Yeah, I'm in the handbook, but
and then go to character features, and then radiant paths.
yeah, I got where the radiant paths are, but like I'm trying to look at the what you get per level up, and it's here somewhere. I just don't remember where it is.
So would we technically take the radiant path at this point, or has it not kind of been long enough to start like bonding sprint and stuff like that?
That's something we'll start with next session.
Okay.
And so you can take the radiant path now, and we're going to get into the role play of that next session.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
So yeah, I'll just drag that over probably. Okay, cool. And then where? I know it's here. I don't remember where though.
I just don't know if I want to start this yet or not.
You don't have to invest in it. Oh yeah, you don't have to take it yet. Where in the world? Gosh dang it. Why can't I find the thing I'm looking for? You would think that I would know this by now. There we go. Jeez. All right, so level 2, because I think we're going to have to do it manually. Okay, oh, it did the health by itself, so that's cool. It did the
Yep.
health by itself. Still maximum skill rank of 2. We get +2 skill ranks and +1 talent. But if you take the radiant path, that counts as your talent. Okay.
Do we get any increases to the abilities like strength and
Nope.
speed and stuff? So we
Nope.
get 1 talent point and 2
You get-
skills.
Yes, correct. Oh, and since we are leveling up, are we gonna assume we have a long rest too before the next session?
Yes.
Okay, because I've been hurt this whole time. I've been fucked up.
You're telling me you don't want to run a death march campaign with no long rests?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, in the first combat encounter, I got knocked down to like 7 and 4 HP. So yeah, I don't think I'm good. I think I'm good. What do I want to put my skills into though? That's the question. So nothing can be above +2 yet, by the way.
Oh, where did you find the level up information?
So it's under. It took me forever to find. So it's under Chapter 1, character creation. But then if you go to the third section, character advancement,
Okay.
that's where it is. And I don't. It took me forever to find. But I was hoping it'd do it automatically, but it didn't give you a prompt or anything. So I was like, shoot.
Okay. Yeah, I see what it does now.
So 2 skills.
Yeah, +2 skill ranks, but your maximum skill rank is still 2. So +2 skill ranks and then +1 talent. But if you want to do your radiant path, then that's your talent or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's your talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so we can't do anything with attributes.
Nope, not yet. Next level we'll get 1 attribute point to use.
Gotcha.
So there's 1 talent point. I need 1 more.
I'm glad that this isn't as convoluted as it could be.
Me too. And like I said, it's all new. We're just still learning. But I feel like it's going pretty smooth learning wise and everything. So just to shout out Elias, I appreciate very much your running of the first official session.
Yeah, this was awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm very glad. I do try to run it as best as I can. And I'm looking through these sheets and I'm like, they have such great art.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the art's amazing.
Like anything Michael Whelan touches is just amazing.
I can't decide where I want to put my last skill point or last talent. What skill? Dang it! Yes, skill rank.
I can't figure out what I want
last
to do
skill
with my
rank.
talent.
Well, the thing is, so you got to think about it this way, right? Yeah, like once you the path, even if you don't want it right now, like you're gonna stick at this. Not even the first ideal yet. Like you get access to breathe, stormlight, enhance, and regenerate, but you have not spoken the first ideal, so you don't get adhesion and you don't get your surges. All you do when you take that, you will gain access, if Elias allows us to, breathe, stormlight, enhance, and regenerate, and that's it. And then that's when you start working towards saying the ideal.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're taking it and be like, oh, immediately doing it. It's like, no, it's like my intention is to follow.
Yeah, it just brings your sprint into the story.
Yeah. Which for you, your stone's already here. So
yeah.
But you could take that any time. So you don't have to take it now. Like if you wanted to put another point into your heroic path, you can still keep talking with your stone and meeting with your sprint because it's already part of the story. And then you could take at a next level up, you could take now you want to be able to breathe, stormlight, enhance, or regenerate.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be going into probably a couple paths. I feel like the game is developed where you're not gonna really stick to just one path, like one heroic path. You know?
Oh no,
you might, but like
to spread out.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like it's designed in a way that it doesn't really force you into doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. Because, like, I already know I want to go into champion as part of the leader as well. So, like, my three trees are going to be warrior, stone ward, and leader, the champion path.
Mm-hmm.
I really struggled with hunter over spy.
It's so tough, dude.
It was
especially
like
for the
really
way your
hard.
characters turned up. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I actually think, like, interesting tree-wise and mechanic-wise, dude, the agents is so good. Like, so many times to be like, I want to raise the stakes because I can with an ability, or I want to re-roll that my ally gets to re-roll that raise the stake. He gets to re-roll that plot die. You know, like I feel like that's the only tree that is like built around that, and you can do so. I was like theory crafting at one point, and I was like, dude, it gets insane in the agent tree.
I gotta like beeline towards illusion magic, so I can pretend to be an Alethi or something, you know, rather than being dull mind. I'll get there.
Yep. God, I need one more. So after this, we should have 7 total skill ranks. After this, I need one more. I do like how I bet you once we get to level 6, I bet you those dots will start, like, it'll start lighting up. So I like how they've grayed out the dots to say, nope, you can't go past 2 without having to, like, look at the handbook. It's a nice design feature, making it intuitive.
Okay, I love how well they designed this. They did such a good job on so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just
Like-
gonna take the stonework.
You definitely can tell that they care a lot more about this game than a lot of other games do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all you got to do for that, I feel like, is just look at how big the world guide and the handbook are. You know what I mean? Like, and the amount of effort they put in, like the art and just how much thought went into the systems. I agree. I mean, I feel like just the love that they had for this comes across.
Oh, I like that. When you drag the stoneward, it automatically added the goal for speak the first ideal as well.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like that. Just fantastic.
Kind of metagaming. Does anybody have skill proficiency in persuasion or anything?
Me? Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
mean, take
But-
that as you will, because I
Yeah.
am kind of like in a
Yeah,
position where I
right
can't
now
take
you're in the
advantage of that yet.
secretive position, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have a problem with metagaming at all. It's just something that I like everyone to be on the same page about, where if you guys are okay with it, then it's fine. But if there's players who don't want it, then we're going to try to avoid that.
Yeah, bother me.
I'm personally fine with it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't even consider it like metagaming. It's more just like table talk, right? Like
yeah.
for the most part, you know, like right now my character can't really talk.
Yep.
So
But I like that.
how
It's-
else would I be able to convey, you know, smaller details?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
I'm
why
cool
my
with it.
strength and speed went up when I dragged that stone.
Because you're empowered.
Yeah, it kind of like if you select the actual talent first ideal, you become empowered. So don't select that until after you speak the first ideal, because the idea is like you don't like you don't get the radiant path right away. You speak the ideal in game during a specific moment that you feel is like it's time for your character to say these words, and then you become empowered for that scene.
Okay. So I can't clear the condition, but so
Yeah.
I added so we can add it to our tree, but we don't actually have the talent yet.
So you have
Yeah.
part of the talent. So you have the first half of the talent, and then you get the second half when you complete the first ideal goal.
Yeah, so we still have Breathe, Stormlight, Enhance, and Regenerate. How do I reset my level? It just is says 3. I need it to be 1. How do I fix it?
What do you mean?
Like you probably have like your radiant path multiple times.
Yeah, like, actually I was trying to like toggle off and on the first ideal.
I had to close that, but to answer the one question that I know that you guys are having right now, if you go to effects and conditions, at the very bottom it has passive effects or temporary effects, and that's where you disable things. So like if I wanted to be like my nimble form, I would click that, and then it would be under my passive effect. If I wanted to be radiant, I would do enhance the speed and enhance strength.
Okay.
I need
So you
to
can
reset my
disable it
level
that
to
way.
1.
Yeah. For you, if you have to like literally delete your Lightweaver path or your radiant path.
So I removed it and then I dragged it back on and it kept the same number.
Oh, go to your talents. Do you have any of them selected?
Just that first one.
Deselect that. Like so.
I
Right
tried
click it.
and I right click.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope. Right click is not doing it.
Mm.
And I was like trying to toggle it, so left click, and that's how I got in this position where now it says 3. How do I fix this? There's got to be a way. I wonder if you just I wonder if I remove it this way, and then if I remove the effects, I wonder if it'll fix itself.
Oh, I think Foundry is just doing its thing. I got disconnected.
Nope, it didn't fix it. Frick. And it's all jacked up now. Well, dang it, this is a problem. Because now I manually deleted my effects stuff to try and remove the level 3 Windrunner thing, and now it's
Just edit the sheet and delete the Windrunner talent.
I did, and then when
No,
you add
not
the
the
Windrunner,
talent. Just completely on
I
your
did.
first page.
I did. I
So what's
removed it, and then when I drag it back on, it keeps the number that it was before.
I don't know what you did.
All it is if you click the same first ideal talent multiple times, it stacks for whatever reason.
And you have the first ideal 4 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Because then,
I'm going to try and fix that.
somehow you got it to 3. I don't know how you got that. And 2. Are you fixing it?
He has more power than you do.
I fixed it.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, disembodied voice of God.
Yes. But so now I just need to find a way to add in the temporary effects again.
I mean,
like I would get rid of the entire radiant path.
I did that already. It doesn't actually get rid of it once you have it on you. Like as soon as you drag it back on there.
And then delete every so get rid of the path and then delete every radiant action and stuff like that. And then add the radiant path again, and it should just add everything.
You would think.
Well, okay, so you should be fine to leave it as just the one radiant path.
Yep.
And then you have the first ideal as one of your actions that you can take that will then make you empowered.
Okay.
oh, yeah, I see it.
Also, I'm so glad all of you want to take radiant paths because I was kind of worried that I would get people who didn't know anything about the Stormlight Archive. They'd be like, the radiant paths sound weird. I don't want to be a magic user. And then I just wouldn't do it.
Oh,
well,
I see.
I considered not taking a radiant path just to see how it would be like to play a character in a way that wasn't, the same way as most players. But I've also just kind of wanted to play as a radiant for as long as I've read the series. I've always thought the idea in tabletop format would be so fun. So I had to just, the first time, my second character will be like someone who maybe gets a plate and a sword or something.
All right, so Elias, how do you want to roleplay this? We have the path added. Do you want us to start at 0 investiture as we learn to start doing Stormlight? Increase that? How do you want to do that?
We're going to start at 0. We're going to start at 0 and then learn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I figured we'd do it because
I like that better. Yep.
And it's going to be something to progress into.
Yep. I like it. Make sure I'm good. Yeah, I don't have any more stat buffs. You can move those buffs too.
Yeah.
MJ.
Yep, I already did.
So
cool.
2, 1, 2. Oh, I still need one more skill point. Crap.
It's 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
4, 6. Do a persuade. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 1 persuasion. There we go.
Hey Elias, is it all right if I redistribute my attributes a little bit?
How would you like to do that?
So I had 3 awareness and 2 presence, but I need presence for illusion. So I want to switch those. And then my speed is 2 and my strength is 0, but I think it would be better if my speed was 1 and my strength was 1.
Yeah, you can redistribute those.
Okay, thank you.
I don't believe in the whole set in stone character sheet kind of thing.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, it's our first time, so I just wanted to,
Yeah.
I gotta fix
now that I've experienced, combat. As it was meant to.
So pay attention to your attribute points because mine were jacked up because my radiant path got jacked up. So I have to reset mine to my base stats because it should be the same.
Yeah, I was getting some really weird issues with my nimble form. It's supposed to increase my speed by 1, just 1, but for some reason, right when I clicked on the passive effect, and when my speed went up to 5.
Oh,
and I was like, this is I could do nothing about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just make sure you have 12 total points once we added that radiant path because for some reason enhanced or empowered or whatever, like shot my strength to 5, and I was like, that's not supposed to be 5.
That'd be cool, but
It'd be cool. I would love that, but not right now.
I also like the simplified stats and all of
Yeah.
that.
I think
Oh,
my
yeah, I do
favorite
too.
thing is the DC isn't just some arbitrary number going in, you know, like it's actually like based on your stats. I feel like that's such a good way to do it.
I've played so many games where it's just like, oh yeah, you have this armor, you have these stats.
Yeah.
Or I've played games where there is no, you don't get a DC for stuff. It's just, it's always contested roles,
I would
and
hate that.
it in some situations it's better, and in others it really sucks.
Yeah, I just mean like for all roles, like even in this game, like there's some contested roles and stuff like grapple checks and stuff like that, you know, like that's cool. But it's
Yeah.
just for every role that would be so frustrating.
Oh, I've played in games where it was stupid, like, oh yeah, so you had a contested roll against a cliff. Oh, well, the cliff hit you with a boulder, so you lost.
I do have a question actually before we like close it out for the night. While I'm here, and I'd say I was, this is kind of because I looked at my goals. We actually, set out on this quest with Tazdo and left our other caravan out there in the wild, and our goal was to find help for the caravan. So now that we're at the Alethi War Camp, I'd like to report to Borden about that other caravan and hopefully scoop them up on our way to the Shattered Plains or to the war camps. So that way we could maybe accomplish that goal and not leave our introductory caravan hanging in the ravine. I don't know what our thoughts are on that.
So I'd rather not dwell on that.
Just
I'm
delete
just
it.
going to say that you, with Borden, you do go back and collect them before heading back to the Colon War Camp.
Perfect.
And you can just mark off that goal.
Do we just mark it all 3 dots, or do we just go ahead and delete it? Oh, you can just mark all 3 and it grays out. So
Yeah.
I guess you can. Oh, and then you can hide completed. Okay, cool.
That's cool. Dude. I forgot about that, and I was like, I don't want that to stay there. Hide completed. Perfect. Lovely. Okay.
All right. Would you guys like to wrap up for here today?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. And I'm excited too, just like we were talking about the system, man, like, and we haven't even used it fully yet, but like gaining advantage by doing like intimidation checks and stuff like that. I think it's just so cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I had a great time. So
I did as well.
Same.
Focus is because D&D is a melee character, you're just sitting there swinging. Like focus and like the different actions and stuff give you a ton of options on how you want to approach things, and it feels so much better than just standing there swinging.
And it's not so devastating when you miss something.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I still did like 11 damage to that guy when I missed both attacks.
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's sick.
All right. Well, again, thank you, Elias. And thank you guys.
See you guys in 2 weeks.
Sounds
Take care.
Great.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.